this one has just been like praised to the moon and back. I don't know if that's a saying, but I'm going to say it because I just did. Hello everyone. So today I'm gonna be going to a few bookstores around my town and buying some books because I haven't bought books in like months and months and I've been working a lot. So I'm like, I should treat myself. I'm gonna go to 3 bookstores and just get what I want. Actually get some books that have been on my list and, treat myself. So yeah, I thought I would do that and it should be a good time and I'll bring you along and hopefully you'll have fun book shopping with me. Sorry for the glare in my glasses. I just really don't feel like putting on my contacts right now. Hopefully you'll have fun book shopping with me. It should be a good time. I'll show you around and then I'll do a little vlog part where I go get the books and I can maybe show you a little bit of the bookstores. And then at the end, I'll wrap it up, show you everything I bought, give you a little haul. Yeah, should be a good time. And just wanted to slide this in here. If you want, you could subscribe and like and leave a comment and ring that notification bell. It really does help out a small channel and it really helps with engagement and stuff. I have been happy because I've been getting a few more views than usual. So I hope that will keep up. But yeah, you don't have to. Just watching is nice, but it would be very much appreciated. Okay. Thank you. Let's get on to the shopping. All right, I am going to be driving to the first bookstore now, and I'm like excited because it's going to be a fun day and it's going to be a treat yourself day. And I haven't had one of those in a while. I'm just excited. I'm going to, the first book is called Schuler's Book, and it's I think kind of a chain in Michigan, but like more locally owned. So I'm happy about that. And then the next place I'm going is Barnes & Noble, obviously, because it has all the selections, all the books. I love Barnes & Noble. It's my second home. And then the last one will be Literati. It's a locally owned bookstore downtown. And I am excited to go to all those. And we'll see if I find anything I want to pick up. I already have a list in my head, so I know I'm going to buy stuff. But yeah, and I think I might even get a boba when I go to Schuler's because I'm hungry. And boba is good and I haven't had boba in a while. So yeah, fun times. Let's do it. I'll try to get B-roll. Yeah. Right, I'm here. So let's go book shopping. And I get a little nervous filming in public, so I'll try my best to get as much as I can. But I might not get so much, so yeah. So I just finished shopping and I got 4 books in this bag. And yeah, I'm excited to go to Barnes & Noble's next and we'll see if I find anything there. I'm at Barnes & Noble and now time to get some books and I will update you when I get them. So I'm back and I kind of went ham. I bought 10 books. Yeah, I spent a lot of money. I probably shouldn't have bought that many, but it's done. And they are all books I had been eyeing for like a while. So yeah. Do I feel great about it? Yes, I do. I am back and I decided not to go to the store downtown because it's like really muggy out and kind of about to rain. And also I bought so many books already that I shouldn't spend any more money. I have 14 books to show plus 2 more that I got as gifts. I am very excited, very happy. I bought so many good books. I don't have room for them, but the buying high is here and it is here to stay for a few days. So let's get into it. So I'll start with the first store I went to. That store's name is Schuler's. I bought 4 books there and I will get into them. So the first book I bought is Hollowpox. This is the 3rd book in the Nevermore series and I love the Nevermore series and I needed to get the next one. I need to get all of them. I just had to. They need to be on my shelf. They're a favorite of mine. So Nevermore follows this girl named Morrigan Crow, who is said to be cursed and supposedly supposed to die on her 11th birthday. But when her 11th birthday hits, she gets whisked away to this magical world called Nevermore by this eccentric man named Jupiter North, and she has to compete in 4 trials in order to stay in Nevermore, or she'll be sent back to meet her fate. It's amazing. I highly recommend. I also got, I'll just bring that one up. So at the Barnes & Noble, I also got Wondersmith because the one at Schuller's was like not in good condition, and this one I was very happy I went and got the one from Barnes & Noble's because it was in a lot better condition. So yeah, I got these 2. Now I can put them on my shelf with Nevermore, and I have the complete set. And the next book is coming out soon, so I'm very excited. I think it's coming out this year, the 4th one, and I'm so excited. I've been missing this world. So the next book I bought is This Is How You Lose a Time War. I've been looking at this book since like 2019, since it came out. I heard about it from one of the booktubers I follow, and I just thought it sounded super interesting, and apparently now it's huge. Some tweet blew it the frick up, and everyone's buying it. It's like on the New York Times bestseller list, very high, and I've heard great things, so I'm very excited to read this one. So this follows 2 girls who are in a time war, and they're trying to assassinate each other, and they're sending letters back and forth, kind of gloating each other, and then through those letters they start to get to know each other, and a romance blooms. So yeah, I think this sounds really good. I'm excited to read it, and it's really short too, which is awesome, so I'll probably even read it this year. So the next 2 books I bought are also in the same series, and those are the Renegades series. I bought Supernova and Arch Enemies, the last 2 books in the trilogy, and I loved the first book. It was really good, so I was like, I'm going to read these anyway. I might as well buy them and, you know, have them on my shelf, have the complete set. So I decided to buy these 2, and I'm very excited about it. I'm very happy about it. I'm very glad I did. So Renegades follows 2 sides of superheroes, one called the Renegades and one called the Anarchists. And the Renegades have beat the Anarchists years ago in the war, and now our main character Nova lives in this tunnel with the remaining Anarchists as the Renegades kind of run society and run the world. And Nova wants to get back at them and get revenge on them after they killed her uncle. Then we follow Adrian, a boy who is a renegade, and he has this like alter ego called the Sentinel, and he is just trying to help using his alter ego, but he keeps messing stuff up and nobody knows who the Sentinel is because he has like a whole costume on. Then Nova and Adrian meet, and it kind of follows Nova trying to take down the Renegades. And yeah, it's a great story. I really love it. I'm very happy to have the last 2 books, and it completes the set. So I've been trying to complete the set of books I really like. So yes, now I'll do my haul of all the books I bought from Barnes & Noble. So this was the first one I bought, In Deeper Waters. I don't know much about it, but I know it's gay, and it's about a pirate and a prince, and I think they fall in love. And I like the cover. I've been eyeing it for a while, and it was 50% off with buy one get 50% off, so I decided to pick this one up, and yeah, I got this one, and it sounds good to me, and I'm excited to read it. The lady who checked me out at the front of the store said that she read it in one sitting and loved it, and I love when the booksellers comment on the books I'm buying because it makes me even more excited to read it. I'm excited to read this one, and we'll see what I think. So the next book I have is Clara in the Sun, and this is another one I have been eyeing for a long time. It just sounds really good to me. I love the cover. A lot of people have talked about it, and I want to see what I think. So this book basically follows a robot named Clara who really wants to be bought by a human. And I think it follows her outlook on life and how this robot sees the world. And I think it sounds fascinating, really interesting, and I'm very interested to see what I think of this story. So the next book I have, this one is one I've been wanting to buy for years and years. I just never did because I never had enough money. And that book is 100 Years in Solitude. I have heard great things about this story. It's a classic, and I just have like a feeling that I'm going to love it. So this tells the story of the rise and fall, birth and death of the mythical town of Macondo through the history of the Buendia family. And I think it's basically a magical realism, and you follow this family through hundreds of years as they live in this like magical town. And I really, really think I'm gonna love this. I don't know why. I have a good feeling about it. I'm very excited to pick this one up. It's probably one of the ones I am most excited about. So the next book I bought is another one I've been looking at for a while. These books are ones, most of them are ones I've been looking at for a while. And that book is Witch Hat Atelier? I think it's Atelier. I think it's Brunch. And this is a manga about this girl who wants to be a powerful witch but has no magic. And then she meets this spellcaster and I think they go on like a journey together. And it's supposed to just be really good. I have had many people recommend this to me. I love the art style. I love the cover. Really short, obviously. It's a manga. I think I might even just read this one today and see what I think. That's this book. I'm very happy that I bought it and now I have it in my collection. So the next book I have is Starfish. And I also really am excited for this book. So this book is a story told in verse about this little fat girl who feels very ostracized and othered because of her weight, and the kids at school make fun of her because of her weight, and her mom is always constantly trying to put her on a diet. And the only place she feels unjudged is in her backyard pool, where she can lay in a starfish position and feel weightless in the world. And it's supposed to be a wonderful story about body positivity and accepting yourself. It just sounds wonderful. I'm very excited to read this one. I just think it seems really sweet and like a really good message. All right, so the next book I have is The Alchemist. And this is such a beautiful edition of this book. My sister just read this book and she said she loved it. And I was like, okay, well, she loves it. We very much have the same taste in most things. And it's gorgeous. Look at it. I love deckled edges. I know people are like very much like against deckled edges, but I am the opposite. I love deckled edges. And if I can get the book in deckled edges, I will pick deckled edges over regular edges. Why am I out of breath? It doesn't matter. But yeah, I really am excited for this one. I actually don't know much of what it's about, so I'm gonna read the summary on the book and see what it's about, and I'll tell you. All right, so this story follows this boy named Santiago, and he lives in Spain and wants to journey to Egypt to uncover these treasures buried near the pyramids. And he meets a lot of people along the way, and it's a quest story. Honestly, I'm even more excited to read this after I just read the summary. It sounds really good. I love the cover. I love the edition I have. I'm very excited to read this one. So the next book I have is The Thing About Jellyfish. This is a middle grade story about a girl whose friend has passed away. And I think it follows her grief, and this little girl, Susie, feels very ostracized and othered from her peers. It just seems really heartbreaking and really sweet and touching. I've just heard a lot of good things about this one too, and I'm very excited to read this one as well. All right, so the next book I have is Heaven's Official Blessing. And this is a Chinese like light novel kind of thing. So I think that's what they're called, light novels. So it's like got anime art in it, and it is a BL, so boys love, so an LGBT story. And it's about these two men who fall in love, I'm pretty sure. And that's all I really know so far, but that's all I really want to know. I was watching Bella's video from A Throne of Pages, and she really liked this one. She kind of sold me on it, so I was like, I want to buy it. It sounds good. So I'm going to read this one and see what I think. It's really beautiful. The pages are so nice. I love when books have this little like fold thing too. It just makes them so much nicer. Like The Alchemist has that as well. The little fold. So yeah, I'm very excited to read this one, and I'm very happy that I have it. All right, so the last one I bought, but I have two more I was gifted, but this is the last one I bought, and that is Outlander. And I have been listening to this on audiobook, and surprisingly, I really love it, like a lot. It's really good. And I was thinking I wouldn't like this just because I didn't really like the TV show. I watched like the first two episodes and like I couldn't get into it. So I was like, I don't think I'll like this book. But I'm really liking it. I'm reading it for a video I'm doing soon. So stay tuned for that. It's a very beautiful book, very big. Huge. I mean, it's a very big book and it's very long. The audiobook is 33 hours and I've only listened to like 11, so it's still like 20 hours, but I'm doing it on 2 speeds, so it should only be 10 hours. But yeah, I really wanted it because I really like it. I'll probably continue with this series, even though it's incredibly long. Yeah, I wanted a copy of my own. Also, I want to kind of look, sometimes like I can't really understand like what they're saying, or the language is a little hard, so I want to see like how things are spelled and stuff. So I'm glad I just like have a physical copy of it. All right, and on to the last two books. These two are actually probably some of my favorites. I just need to have them, so I'm so glad I was gifted them. The first one is If We Were Villains, and look how gorgeous this copy is. It's so beautiful. I love sprayed edges. I love deckled edges. I love sprayed edges. edges. I love all that kind of stuff. I think it makes the book so much more beautiful. And it's just, oh, it's such a gorgeous cover, such a gorgeous sprayed edges. I'm obsessed with this book. I was so happy when I got it. But anyway, this is a story about these, I think it's 7 pretentious, like Shakespearean play actors, students in college. It says at a classic conservatory, they're Shakespearean actors, and a murder happens and one of them gets blamed for it and he gets put in jail. And we kind of figure out, did he really do this? What happened? This murder? It's kind of a mystery. And I heard it was super good. It's a dark academia and I'm very excited for this one and I love the copy I have. So the last book I have is Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this one. This one has just been like praised to the moon and back. I don't know if that's a saying, but I'm going to say it because I just did. And I just have a feeling I'm going to love this story. I love the cover. I love this book. I think it's gorgeous. And I'm very excited to read it. It's been like at the top of my list all year. But this book follows these 2 friends who make this video game that kind of blows up and makes them really famous, and it kind of just follows them in their lives and how their lives change when this video game blows up. And it's supposed to be really good, and I don't know, that's all I really know about it, but I've just heard amazing things and I'm very excited to read this one as well. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed my video. I'm very happy I got my books. They make me happy. If you like this video, I would really appreciate a like, comment, and a subscribe, and for you to ring that notification bell. It really does help once again. And I think that's all for me. I'll be posting soon. Bye.